Hello and welcome back to the world of the spirit consciousness. This is the continuation of the book study session on the astral body and other astral phenomena. We are in the middle of the third module that deals with colors. In this particular video session, we will be discussing colors as language of elementals, examples of emotions and its appearance, and the practical reading of the colors. So diving straight in, colors as language of elementals. So the method of communication with elementals associated with a man's body is through sounds and colors. Elementals understand colors like we understand words. One may draw from occasional vague references to a language of colors. Also, that in ancient Egypt, sacred manuscripts were written in colors with mistakes in copying punishable with death. So the examples of emotion and its appearance. So gets reflected as an overall brightening and a radiant glow of both the mental and astral bodies, and it also shows itself in a unique rippling of the surface of the astral body. Cheerfulness. It's a differentiated form of bubbling, which is the sign of cheerfulness, and it also reflects itself in a steady serenity. Surprise. So surprise causes a sharp contraction of the mental body. This is usually communicated to both the physical and the astral bodies. So when the surprise is pleasant, there is an increased glow of the band of affection, where unpleasant, you see an increase in brown and gray. The constriction often causes unpleasant feelings. At times, it affects the solar plexus, causing a sinking feeling and sickness. At times, it affects the heart chakra, resulting into palpitation and sometimes even death. Several more examples and case studies will be dealt with later in this module. Coming to the practical reading of the colors, a human usually experiences multiple emotions simultaneously. Hence, these colors are rarely perfectly pure. They are more often mixtures. Further, the purity of many colors is dulled by the hard brown gray of selfishness or tinged with the deep orange of pride. So the particles the astral matter is composed of is in brisk motion perpetually. Mostly the clouds of color melt into each other, appearing and disappearing, rolling all the while. Hence the surface resembles violently boiling water. Hence the colors do not stay at the same place all throughout, though there is a normal position towards which they tend to return. So other points to consider in reading the full meaning of colors is the overall brilliance of the astral body, the relative preciseness or vagueness of its outline, the comparative luminescence of the different chakras. So that brings us to the end of this discussion on the practical reading of the colors. We move on to the next video, which is about distribution of colors through the astral body and the impact of the appearance depending on the development of man. Stay tuned.